Hey basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to clean a shoe in basketball. Now really quickly, this is not just going to be a video about how to clean the top of the shoe. This is also going to be a video about cleaning the bottom, because the bottom, that's where the grip comes from. That is the most important part of the shoe. Now this is a really old basketball shoe from when I was younger, and I no longer use this shoe for basketball. I probably could, but again, it's an older shoe. I've got newer shoes that have more grip. But first off, to clean the top, what you're going to need is something rough. So generally speaking, something that is rough like this. Now, there is so many different things that you could use. You could use one of these cleaning solution cans. Basically, it's something that you spray onto the shoe. It foams up. You start wiping it with that thing, and then you're able to really clean the shoe. It cleans it really well. Now, there's also something similar that would spray on afterwards clear, and it's almost like a clear coat for a car in a way, where it repels all the water and things like that. Now, that is a great way of cleaning your shoe. It's always worked really well for me. But if you have just some easy soap and water and one of these type of things, you can do the exact same job as you would with something like this. And these are a little bit more expensive, but you can grab them on Amazon for like 10, 15 bucks. This was a Foot Locker one from years ago, and again, 10, 15 bucks, and you call it a day. You clean your shoes. Now, I would suggest not to use this on the bottom of the shoe. Now, going to the bottom of the shoe, there's going to be stones, gravel, whatever else. You want to pick those out first. You always want to pick those out. You're going to pick those up inside. You're going to pick them out outside. It just happens. There is gravel literally everywhere. At least here in Canada, you find gravel everywhere, and it's a pain in the butt. But pick all the gravel out first. Next, what you want to do is, again, just soap and water, and then you want to wipe down, and then if you have almost like a steel brush, you can steel brush the bottom of your shoe. Now what that's going to do for you is get into all the little crevices that are inside that shoe and wipe away any kind of dirt, dust, any of that kind of stuff that is inside the shoe. Now, if you've got areas of the shoe that are no longer grippy, so let's say you get that corner of the heel. These shoes don't have that, but the corner of the heel, what gets worn away. Now, one quick solution that you could use on an area of your shoe that's been worn away is not to take what a lot of kids I've seen take to their shoe, which is a knife, and make their own grooves. What that's going to do for you is if you go too deep, now you're getting into like the air bubbles and things like that that are actually inside the shoe, and you're really actually just damaging the shoe more. What you should do is get really, really rough sandpaper. Maybe like a 200 grit or something sandpaper, and sandpaper that rough or that smooth area down. Now, that's not going to be giving you the same kind of grip as new shoes or the same kind of grip as you would have in other areas of the shoe that are not flat or smoothed out, but at least you've got a little bit of a tactile surface where you can actually still get a little bit better grip. You're not going deep enough to actually ruin the shoe, and you're getting just a little bit of a rough texture to it. Now, even these Nike symbols, if the Nike symbol is up here in the actual toe part, you'll actually find that that area gets slippery really quickly, especially on basketball courts that have not been swept for a long time. This is another area, if there was like that Nike swoosh in the toe area, which I've seen it, I've got pairs of shoes that have that, I like to just right day one take that sandpaper over it, and because what that's going to do for me is give me just a bit more grip. It's not going to be a ton of grip, but there is a noticeable difference. The reason why you don't want to use that special cleaner on the bottom is I find that it actually is a bit slippery and leaves almost sometimes like a sticky residue afterwards, where when you get out into the basketball court, and if that basketball court has just a little bit of dust, you're done, you need to clean them again, and it's a pain. So just soap and water, scrub the bottom, get a steel brush,
Your parents probably have one. Your dad probably has one out in the garage, and just just scrub down the grooves in the shoe. That gets out any gravel that you've missed, any dirt that's there, and just any dust that's kind of just added on over the years of not cleaning the shoe. Now, generally, shoes, you're not going to be getting that much time out of them. I used to, as a player, get maybe 3 to 6 months, and then I'd be on to another pair, but I would keep the old pair for outdoor basketball, which what these were used for a very long time. But these are some of the tactics and some of the things that I do to keep the shoes clean so that they still have grip indoors. Once they go to become outdoor shoes, they're outdoor shoes, whatever. Who cares, in my opinion? But when they're indoor shoes, that's the ones that I care about. That's the ones I want to try and keep clean. Not just to look nice, but also to actually grip the court. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.